So what we're seeing happen in the skies over North America has a lot of people asking the question of, do you believe in UFOs? Well, I'd like to ask you that question. 217-629-7970. That's the phone number here with Springfield's Morning News, live and local. You can always chime in, and I like hearing from you. That's why we open up the phone lines. Again, 217-629-7970. But, with 4 objects shot down over skies of North America in the past 9 days. Are we going to see more of this? What exactly are these things? Of course, the first one being that spy balloon that traversed the entire country that the Biden administration apparently only announced to the public once it was seen by the naked eye over Montana, despite them tracking it since it entered U.S. airspace in Alaska late January. But you've got, again, 3 other objects late last week, one in the northern part of Alaska. Then you've got the Yukon having one shot over in Canada, and then over Lake Huron in the United States, you've got a 4th object that was shot down. And some of these objects being described as cylindrical or being described as octagonal. Well, are they aliens? What do you think? Of course, we'll open up the phones, 217-629-7970. Good morning, you're on WMAY.
Good morning.
Hey.
Hey, I do believe in UFOs. I must have been about 12 years old. I was sitting on the back patio eating a bologna sandwich with my brother. We looked up. There was like 12 shimmering objects, shimmering side to side, and then they just took off, and they were gone. I mean, they were way up there. I don't know what they were, but they were up there. And they just come across the sky, gone in seconds.
Your phone broke up just a little bit, but you said that they were going back and forth and then just bolted out of nowhere, gone in seconds, and you, I take it, never got any kind of explanation. How old were you?
About 12 years old.
Interesting. So it's stuck with you all this time.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was just amazing how fast they were gone. They were just like sitting there stationary, shaking back and forth. They were just specks in the sky, about a dozen of them, but they're, I don't know.
Well, it's interesting because you said you believe in UFOs, but are they aliens?
I have no idea whether it's military or what, but I've never seen anything like it since.
Well, and I think that's kind of gets to the crux of the question. I appreciate you calling is, yeah, of course, unidentified flying objects, that's absolutely what we have that the Pentagon's talking about right now. If you remember the unidentified aerial phenomenon, UAPs, which are a different term that's being used here, that's been reported before. If you recall the Tic Tac video, you've got other videos that have been released from years ago of Navy pilots seeing some things that they just couldn't explain, things maneuvering in incredible ways that they couldn't explain. But, aliens, extraterrestrials, or is it just sophisticated and advanced technology that's not well known to the general public? And you've got even some saying that this harkens to a conspiracy theory known as Project Bluebeam, which might be an effort to fake some kind of extraterrestrial threat for whatever means. Even Paul Krugman, apparently renowned economist, has said, Congress should fake an alien invasion so that we can get more stimulus. It's pretty incredible to see that being proposed even years ago, but that's something people are out there speculating about. What are we seeing in the skies, and why we have an increased rate of the U.S. shooting these things down, which is unprecedented? Good morning. You're on WMAY.
You just said it. They want more money. So they're going to do a fake thing. Now, according to what you just said, too, these people, World War II pilots saw these objects. They couldn't catch up to them. So if there is intelligent life out there that's smart enough and to get here, you think they're dumb enough to get shot down by our mealy might power? No, I don't buy it at all. Yeah, this is a total scam.
I appreciate the call. We got the question being posed to the White House yesterday in a news conference that they held, and John Kirby was asked by a reporter as to, hey, is this aliens? And here's that exchange.
My understanding is that the top officials at the Pentagon, when asked explicitly if they were ruling out any kind of extraterrestrial presence, said they weren't ruling anything out. And yet at the beginning of today's briefing, albeit with her usual winning smile, Ms. Jean-Pierre seemed to rule out any extraterrestrial activity.
I don't think the American people need to worry about aliens with respect to these craft, period. I don't think there's any more that needs to be said there.
So John Kirby saying that, hey, don't worry, it's not aliens, all right? But he won't tell us where they came from. He won't explain, well, is this Russia? Is this Iran? Is this, China? What's going on here? Another call. Good morning. You're on WMAY.
It's not aliens because Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum got rid of them.
Well, it wasn't Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum. It was Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, wasn't it?
No, it was Jeff Goldblum, remember?
Oh, well, you're hearkening to Independence Day. I'm thinking of Men in Black. Okay. So that's where we're getting our streams crossed there. No, I think, we'll see what happens with this because it's just getting stranger and stranger. And a big question I think that has been asked the past 48, 72 hours is, where's the president? Why is the president not addressing the nation on this issue? If we've got things that we haven't done before, shooting stuff out of the sky at this kind of rapidity, then some serious questions are coming up, and the American people need some answers. Is the president going to provide those answers and assurances with some kind of fireside chat? I guess we shall see. It is Springfield's Morning News on 92.7 WMAY. You can always chime in live and local at 217-629-7970. Comment online says, I'm more on the side that it's just a distraction. However, I don't know for sure. I think that's what a lot of people are saying. So we'll see what happens with all of that.